Last week, 50 Cent called out Big Meech. He called him a snitch, and he hinted at exposing him in a tell-all documentary. Uh, is this the end of their relationship and the BMF series? Because I love BMF. Let's see. On top of that, he did announce the final season of BMF. Right after Meech was seen linking up with Rick Ross, 50 Cent's arch nemesis. Do you think the beef is real? Between 50 and Big Meech, they was just seen with a photo op like as soon as Meech got out.
I think 50 has shown us who he is, and he's strictly about street codes. He's about loyalty. He's about respect, and the fact that Meech posted up with Rick Ross and got together with him to do that concert. I think once you move funny, 50 be done with you, and he's proven that time and time again. Well, I can respect that. Like, who doesn't want you to be loyal? Don't go posting pictures with a person I definitely do not like. What I'm saying, don't get along. We've had beef all these years. I've been very supportive of you. I put money in your pocket, and then you get out and go over here to my enemy. No, don't do that. So I feel him on that, and I definitely think that's real. I think once you move funny, he done with you. Like, I can relate to that. If you move funny, like, I don't, I'm gonna distance myself from that. I don't like though how he has handled it. Like when Lil Meech wrote him, I feel like him asking him a question like, "What's up?"
Hold on. We're
Yeah.
gonna get to that. Hold on, we're gonna get to that because you trying to bust it all the way down. We're gonna get to that. So let's rewind for a second because there's a lot of things you just touched. Gotta touch. Pause. All right, so let's take it back for a second. 50 Cent's been a Big Meech. Uh, he's the reason that we got BMF TV show on Power on Star. He put Meech's son on, okay, in the lead role of the TV show.
And pay for his acting classes.
For years, 50 Cent has been pushing the BMF story, hyping up the brand, and keeping Meech's name alive while he's been locked up. Okay, that's a fact. Uh, but now all that might come to an end. Here's where things get messy. Recently, Big Meech, like I said a minute ago, was seen out in public with Rick Ross, uh, a guy who's been beefing with 50 for years. I would say 15 years. It was 15 years ago, it was 2010. So at least 15 years. Not only that, but Ross is hosting Big Meech concert on February the 13th. Uh, and the two are supposed to perform Blowing Money Fast together for the first time. Uh, so if you know anything about hip hop, you know 50 Cent and Rick Ross are arch nemesis. Okay, they are enemies. Okay, in every sense of the word. Okay, he had the man baby mama. I saw you. Remember 50 had his baby mama. I saw. Anyway, uh, and how did 50 respond once he seen the clip and or the pictures of Big Meech linking with Rick Ross? We even had on the Rick Ross a car show t-shirt. Okay. Um, 50 went ahead and went straight to Instagram and posted a rat and hinted at the fact that Meech messed up big time. And now we'll go into who's Tammy Cowins.
I just want to touch the fact we can't say there's no really proof saying that he posted just because he saw a picture of him and Rick. He's trying to come off like, no, you a snitch from his post. He's not actually addressing this is why I'm posting this because you was with my enemy. But if you know 50 and you've been following him, you know that's really what this is about. I just want to kind of address that because he never did really say, but he did start all of a sudden posting about Big Meech being a rat or whatever, and that's what you say her name was Tammy.
Tammy Cowins.
Now, I've seen where I think it's some Dallas rapper or something has been speaking on it. They've been saying that she is a like an informant, but like they're saying, and I can't think of the terms, but they're saying like you can have like a third person informant, like you work, like I can hire, I'm locked up, but you can go do my bidding for me to get me time off early. Is what they're saying, just the type of person she was. Now, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the documentary coming out because 50's hitting around like there's some type of tell all coming out or documentary. He posted and said that. So I'm looking forward to seeing. But I will say, I did see her, Lil Meech, at the signing table for the BMF series, and all of that. So she's definitely involved with Big Meech and listening to what so many others had to say, which I don't remember their exact names, but they're saying that she's definitely worked for the police.
Um, if you don't know, Tammy Cowins was a producer of BMF series and played a big role in securing the BMF story. But the crazy part is, reports say that she was actually working with the DEA back in '09.
I thought it was 12. Okay.
So is 50 trying to expose Meech for working with someone who allegedly snitched? Or is 50 being paid because Meech linked with Rick Ross? I think the latter. I think 50 is being petty. Earlier, you just said that we all know 50. And I mean, not on a personal level, but on a social level, we've all seen how he moves socially. Okay. And I do think it's the latter. I think that he's upset and being petty because Big Meech, BMF Big Meech, linked with Rick Ross. That's
I
what I
think it
think.
could be a little bit of both. I mean, we know, like I said before, he's all about street, so it's about loyalty. If you are a rat, I don't want nothing to do with that. So I'm definitely want to expose, and if he can, he gonna make a dime off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it has something to do with both. Honestly, I don't think. I just don't think that he's just. I do think he felt the way when it came to Rick Ross, but then when he got the news and all this stuff that's been coming out about this Tammy person, I think he took the ball and ran with it. Plus, he wants to make sure, because I think I heard something on one of them, they said, yeah, the guy 50 should know this because he's the one who did the dealings with her. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he wants to make sure his name is not associated with a rat. Like, what real street guy want to be known to deal with rats? You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to say that's how Meech really got out because she been doing some dealings where she has got some people arrested through the years for him. That's what, one of those,
That's a rumor.
well, if you put in Tammy, what's her name, in YouTube, it's going to pull up several people. And the one that I'm talking about is the people from Dallas. And that guy, it's the guy that's in prison and the guy that's speaking on it. And they're talking like she had, yeah, they're saying that she did.
Okay.
I
So
mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the tell all, like he said.
I'm definitely looking forward to the tell all, but I hope there's not a tell all ever coming out because that's snitching as well, right? That would be producing a snitch, right? Okay.
From a woman that's scorned, I mean, why would she
No, I
want to
thought
go
no.
tell?
I'm talking about 50 having any hands to do with the tell all documentary would be him producing snitching, right?
Well, he didn't say he was going to actually, I don't know who's going to do it. He just said one is coming out. But no, I don't think that's him snitching. I think that's about business. And I think that's the part about everything. It's like nobody is separating the business part with none of this. Like, why we couldn't keep it all business and get money? You know what I'm saying? You getting petty, you on, which again, I'm not shocked that 50's doing this, but I mean, how old are we? Can we not still get our money? Why am I ending a series and Lil Meech reached out to you? I thought that was kind of petty, something for him to expose. Is like, what, because you mad at his daddy or whatever. So I thought, let's the business part, and like how Meech moved, because I feel like he's still chasing his music dream from before he went to prison. I think they should have all kept it business. So no, I don't think it's exposing a snitch. I think it's business.
Yeah. And then right after Meech and Ross linked up, 50 Cent announces the BMF season 4 will be the last season of the show. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. People are saying that this could be a power move from 50, like, you want to link with my ops, bet I'll end the whole show. Me personally, I think something probably was happening behind the scenes to where the show might not have been moving forward past this season anyway. I don't know. That's just gesture. Uh, but if it's all true, what happens to Little Meech's acting career? And like you said, Little Meech did text 50, and I think 50 did kind of handle him. He sunned him and said, "What show, little nigga?" Am I mistaken? Is that what
No,
50 said?
what next season or
What
something like
he said?
that?
What next season,
Said
little
that his
nigga?
think Lil Mitch said text said, Rick just gave my pop some money until the next season, and 50 was like, what next season, little nigga? It was
And
yeah.
also, I think his name is Marcus 50's son. I don't remember his name. But yeah, he wilded out as well on social media, addressing Lil Meech and saying that you thought you were special.
We're assuming he dressed. Everybody assumed because he never used direct. He just said,
Yeah, yeah. So I thought it was horrible for the industry and horrible for Big Meech's legacy for 50 to take this route immediately like that. I do feel like 50 has shown who he is. Like you said earlier, loyalty means a lot to him. I don't like Meech is his own man. Big Meech is his own man, so he's not going to come home and depend on one source of income, being that source being coming from another man. Okay, so if he can link with whoever your ops is, because I don't think Meech thinks in ops or competition. Okay, he's already been 100 millionaire before in his prior life. So I don't think people who gain that level of success even think in competition and or ops or none of that. I think he's a pretty businessman, and I think moving forward, I don't know if what him and Rick could be in talks about business wise. He did have on the car show T-shirt, which is will be coming up this spring. I'm just saying. Like I don't know, and I don't know what 50 had planned for uh, uh, the BMF store as far as a film, as far as keeping the season going. Did Big Meech know some behind the scenes information that we not privy to? I don't know, and I really hate to see both of those huge people in the culture bump heads like that. Pause. I really hate to see that.
I don't like the way that 50 moved as far as to me it's kind of immature. Like I'm all for I cannot like you, I cannot deal with you, but I ain't gotta tarnish your brand. You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that he is handling Meech like that and tarnishing, trying to tarnish, what he got going on. I didn't think that was cool. But I get 50 as far as wanting loyalty, you know what I'm saying, and respect, and I don't want to deal with rats. I get that part, but I just think the way he's been handling it's been a little immature. I do think Meech moved a little too soon. Like I would have been more focused on my bag, like you said, maybe a film, a movie, or something. Rather than unless Rick paid such a huge amount of money for a car show and a free concert, I don't think I would have. I just would have been. I would just been kind of being in prison. What was he that long for so many years? I kind of been careful how I moved. I would have been very conscious and strategic about how I'm going to move forward and been about my money. So I just think all of it was a little immature. There was some immaturity on Meech's end and definitely on 50's end. I don't like how 50 had been handling. I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm not shocked.
I do agree with I agree with what you just said. The only thing that I would give pushback on would be Meech immaturity on Meech's end. The only reason I say that is I don't think he's thinking. I think he's only thinking in the bag right now.
Is he?
I I would think so. I don't know. How would I
Well,
can't be in another man's mind.
I can give you that because honestly, his son made the deal with 50, and that's his,
That's his
And so I'm
situation.
my own man, and I guess the fact that 50 is putting them together is kind of messed up. it is kind of messed up. And the fact that Lil Meech hit him up and he handled him like that, I didn't like none of that part. So I guess, Meech got to find his own lane and get his own bread back, circulating in his life. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I just thought I would have moved. I wouldn't move so soon. That's what I meant by immature. Like I feel like he moved too quick. To, but he's his own man. You don't tell him what to do. I feel him on it.
yeah. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and also watch this next video right here. And that's major.
That's major.